What is popping, everybody? What is going on? What's up? What's cracking? What's happening? This is the Fan Cave Sports Talk with Cuzin Brad. I am your host, Cuzin Brad. And to my left is my co-host, Emmanuel Kulu, head of IBP Media. Kulu, say hello.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on out there, world?
Absolutely. Happy Tuesday. First off, I want to apologize for the technical difficulties. I apologize about that, guys. I know we're a little late today, but we're still here for y'all. Happy Juneteenth. I got my Ali shirt on for the original goal for Juneteenth. Shout out to my favorite, my sports hero, my favorite athlete of all time, Mr. Muhammad Ali, who my mother texted me. She wanted me to mention this on the show. Mom, if you're watching, I'm doing it now. That she got his autograph, and it says, and I quote in the autograph, here it is, to Sylvia, my love, Muhammad Ali. And that happened April 30th of 1985. So, Ma, I did it. Shout out to you. Anyway, what's up, man? Kulu, we here. We live on the Fan Cave Sports Talk. We're going to talk NBA playoffs. The Suns automatically just became the best team in the NBA by sweeping Denver. Took care of business easily. Now, for other teams in the NBA right now, a lot of jeopardy going on. You got Brooklyn. They already lost James Harden, but now they lost Kyrie Irving. Is it over in Brooklyn right now? Cool. What you think?
I don't want to say it's over, but their chances of winning the finals is slim to none. James Harden has been upgraded to doubtful.
Mm-hmm.
Even if he plays, he's still not 100%.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm gonna say their chances of winning the finals may be a lot harder now if those
Definitely
two guys don't get healthy. Yeah,
definitely got smaller. But shout out to them. Giannis, if you ever had to take advantage in a game, this is your game to take advantage in right now. Take advantage in this situation right now. Shout out to the other LA team that's actually in the playoffs, the LA Clippers, actually tying the series with Utah. The series is tied at 2-2. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
What you saying about the Clippers? What's going on right now? What happened to the Bucks? I'm sorry, not about the Jazz. What happened?
The Clippers, man. The Clippers is playing at a high level. They playing up to their potential right now. Kawhi is taking over games like he's supposed to. PG is stepping his game up. So, I mean, I got no complaints with the Clippers. I can't stand the Clippers. But I got to respect players playing to their full potential, and Kawhi and PG is definitely stepping up to the plate. So, shout out to them.
So, absolutely. And, shout out to the forgotten team, the team ain't nobody talking about, the team that got lucky against my favorite team in the playoffs, whatever, they got lucky. But shout out to them. They tied the series up. I am talking about the Atlanta Hawks. They tied the series up with Philly. The series is tied at 2-2. What do you think is going on in Philly right now? Cool. I mean, Atlanta just came out of nowhere and just said,
Atlanta is playing at a high level. And Atlanta is like a sneaky team. They like the Jazz in the East. You know what I mean? They're like a team that you didn't expect to do what they're doing, and they're just doing it. They just going out there. Trae Young is stepping up to the plate. He's looking like a mini Steph Curry out there.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm real happy what I'm seeing with Atlanta, man. And I like the fact that teams that you didn't expect to do what they're doing are doing it.
Absolutely.
That's really impressive about the league right now. Like even with Milwaukee's somewhat of the underdogs against Brooklyn, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, love it. Love what I'm seeing as well. I feel like with Trae Young and Devin Booker, two young players, we are seeing two superstars being born right now. So shout out to them. Hawks, do your thing. Do the best against Philly. Right now, games are not – I think games have just tipped off, if I'm not mistaken. Here's Brad checking his notes because he does that. I'm going to go ahead and check my notes really quick here, make sure nothing's going on. And, okay, so Bucks and – okay, the game hasn't started yet. Okay, all right, we're good. Okay, so the Bucks and Nets play tonight. The game hasn't started. Starts at 8:30. Check it out after the Fan Cave. You know what I mean? Watch it after the show. But Phoenix. If I had to pick a team that's gonna go into the finals, I'm gonna go Phoenix. And I want to say Philly, but I don't know about Philly. I just don't know.
Nah,
I don't know. I don't think Philly has to
I
get it
think
done.
Philly is struggling to get past Atlanta. I don't see them whether they play who's left in the East, Brooklyn or Milwaukee. I don't see them beating either one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see them beating either one of them.
Okay, so we're gonna defer Philly. I would have to say maybe Brooklyn, Phoenix. Wouldn't that be a series? That'd be an interesting series right there. You see the young boys in Phoenix. You know, Chris Paul finally getting his finals opportunity, going here with the young boy Devin Booker and all those boys against the old veterans, Durant and Kyrie and Harden. Ooh,
It's almost like we're seeing a transition happen in the NBA, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like are we seeing the young boys rising up and taking these older cats out the game?
Yes.
Are we seeing that right now?
I think it's a revolution. I mean, look at where the league is right now. You got Booker, superstar, Trae Young, superstar, the baby ball in Charlotte. Superstar on the way. Julius Randle.
He's not a superstar.
I said on the way. Julius Randle, superstar. These young boys, a lot of these young boys on these young teams, they got me feeling like the league is gonna be okay after a certain player who we're not gonna mention this week retires.
King James. Y'all keep hoping. King James retired. Y'all keep hoping.
Okay. We're not mentioning him anymore on this show till next season. He's gone. I'm still going to see Space Jam. We're not talking about LeBron anymore until next season.
We're seeing we got a comment from Brother Aubrey. Shout out to you. And shout out to everybody that's commenting from YouTube. Atlanta versus Phoenix. I mean, that'd be a really big time underdog championship.
Oh yeah, that'll be interesting though.
That'd be a big time. But I really want to see Chris win one, bro. You know, I'm a big time fan. I guess I love my era. You know what I'm saying? I love my era. I love my era, man. I don't want to see my era die.
Right.
And LeBron's out.
Yeah.
There's no more D Wades.
Nope.
And if the Brooklyn loses, all we got is Chris Paul.
We got Kawhi. Kawhi's still there.
Yeah, I don't like Kawhi.
Okay, nobody likes him. Okay.
Like, Kawhi's a great player, but he's kind of whack.
I mean, he's a robot. He's like T1000, has no personality. He just shows up, plays defense, plays his game, and he goes home. That's pretty much all he does. That's all he does. Oh, we got a comment from the Joker says, Aubrey, no. But I would love to see Phoenix and Atlanta go at it in the finals. I think that'd be really interesting to see the battle between Devin Booker and Trae Young. I mean, obviously Devin Booker is 6'5", and Trae Young's about 5'11", if I'm not mistaken, maybe 6 foot. So I would love to see that battle. That'd be an interesting battle. The battle of the young bucks coming together. I think that'd be something new, and we'd be crowning a new champion. D wants to get in on the conversation. What you think, Koo? Should we let him in?
Yeah, send him the information. We'll let him in for a brief moment.
Yeah, we'll let you in for a brief moment, my guy. Oh, Gary Threat, this will be the year defense actually wins championships. I cannot agree with you more, Mr. Threat. Shout out to you, because defense is definitely winning championships at the end of the day. So shout out to you, sir. You definitely brought that to my attention.
Guarantee.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man, Aubrey said, guarantee. He did the Charles Barkley on y'all.
Speaking of Charles Barkley, usually we do it. Yeah, we're not going to. You want to do Don't Be No Fool early? Get it out the way.
Make sure you guys share this. As the Joker says, share this on all your social media platforms. The Fan Cave. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you, IBP family. The Joker just threw that out there. Make sure everybody do that, man. Tell your people to subscribe to the Fan Cave. We are for the people, by the people. We're taking the media in our own hands. Depot in the game. You heard?
Absolutely. And that little notification bell that's like up here somewhere in this area, if you want to just go ahead and tap that, hit the little notification bell, helps us out. Helps us out a little bit. Yeah, I mean, superhero, you help us. You can help us. Like, share, subscribe. Anyway, so we're moving on. Atlanta and I'm sorry, Phoenix. I would love to see Utah and Brooklyn in the final. I think that'd be dope. I think that'd be a dope.
You know
finals.
what I saw last night in the past 2 nights, 2 games against the Jazz, I've been seeing the clamps being put on Mitchell. And I mentioned this in the Fan Cave group, the Facebook group, that it's going to take Mitchell to play like he played the first 2 games every game. Yeah. Like he literally was flawless those 2 games. But when guys that's 6'6", 6'7", 6'8" are putting the clamps on you like that, it's tough. It's tough. And the Clippers were hitting on all cylinders last night from 3.
They were knocking it out of the park from beyond the arc. I mean, they were killing it out there. If ever there was a game where they had to survive, that was the game. But honestly, if you want to be real, I really think that was the Clippers' last gasp. I think that was their last gasp. I think that was their last hope. I think Utah is just going to blow them out next 2 games. Win it easy. Play Phoenix. I think that was the Clippers' last gasp.
I think they figured Utah out. And,
I don't think so.
I want Utah to win. I want Utah to win badly.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to see the Clippers at all. I don't want to see the Clip. I don't want to see the LA JV team. In the NBA finals. I don't want to see the NBA JV team in the NBA finals, the LA JV team in the finals.
Okay.
Like, listen.
Okay. What about the New York JV team?
Shout out to the LA Sparks because they better than the Clippers. As Snoop Dogg
Oh
said.
my God. You are just throwing fire out there right now. We're gonna get shut down.
I respect it. I respect good teams. They're a good team. They're great, some great players. I just don't like them. Oh well.
Okay. Respect. Anyway,
shout out to the Buffalo Braves though, because that's who they should be called. That's what they should be called. I'll be rooting for them in that case.
Okay. Joker brings up an interesting topic. He was looking at an article, and the Buffalo Bills are Vegas's favorite to win the Super Bowl this year. Kulu, do you agree with this?
Yes. As a diehard Bills fan, absolutely. D, where did you go? You just clicked out. We were trying to pull you in. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think this is the year for Buffalo. Last year, we took a major step going to the AFC Championship. Now we got to get over that hump. We always go back to 1990. We always go back to 1989, where the Bills went to the AFC Championship and lost that our man Butch Roll always remind us of when Ronnie Harmon dropped the pass. Shout out to Big Butch Roll, who will be on the show real soon. We look forward to having him back on the show.
Watching, bro. We ain't forgot.
But yeah, I think this is the year that Buffalo shows something. We got all the talent in the world. I know we're working on Zach Ertz. Hopefully we make that happen. But we got all the talent in the world, man. At this point, our defense should step his game up. Pass rush should step the game up. Once the pass rush step his game up,
we got a ton of pass rushers.
We'll be ready.
And Star just came back. Star came back today. Star Latulale.
About time.
Yeah, it only took a year. So thank you, Star. And I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He looked good. He looked in shape. He was nice. He was trim. COVID has been good to that man. So shout out to you, Star Latulale, or however you pronounce your name. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, next up, I'm gonna do real quick stories from the stadium. Then we do Don't Be No Fool. But real quick, I'm gonna do stories from the stadium because we hit the 15-minute mark. Got to be quick here. So this is, and from going forward, I've been getting a lot of emails. I've been getting a lot of text messages and inboxes that my stories from the stadium sound too much like $1 million worth of game stories from the cell, and I got too much respect for Gilly and Wallow, so I'll be changing the name to something else. I haven't thought of it yet. D, you in here? Okay, perfect timing. What's up, dog? You driving? That's safe.
Yeah. I was getting off of work.
Okay. All right, don't crash.
Well, I hope you got your phone strapped down somewhere, bro.
Yeah. Don't die. Don't die. We appreciate the hustle.
Pancake. We
appreciate the love, bro. But want you to be alive first. But what's up, man?
No doubt. I'm definitely being safe.
Yeah, don't die. It's crazy out here. Anyway, so we talking.
D. Before we start, who's the GOAT?
This guy is
D. Who's the GOAT? Yes, that's the GOAT right there.
Yeah, this
Jerry
is the guy.
Rice.
This
Jerry Rice.
Wow,
Jerry Rice.
Wow,
yeah. Let's start with a little controversy. D jumped in with some controversy. What's going on, D? What's going on? What's your thoughts on the NBA playoffs? We was talking about the Brooklyn Nets. Are the Brooklyn Nets finished without Kyrie Irving and James Harden?
No. I don't feel like this is my thing with Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is an excellent player, but Kevin Durant is not somebody that's going to lead somebody to a championship. And that might be an unpopular opinion. But
why do you say that?
Once he did that move that he went to Golden State when he lost to them boys the year later after he lost to them in the playoffs, that showed me right there. He not built for that. But everybody hold a certain somebody to a higher standard for some reason when they both superstars.
That guy we're not talking about this week, right?
Yeah, we're not. We're not. It's another.
That guy.
Come out.
Who changed his number again? The guy who changed his number for some reason. I don't know.
For some reason, the NBA ratings is down right now. I don't know why though. But
I don't know. I don't understand. So what you're saying? So just so we clear, you're saying
they in trouble, man. They in trouble without Kyrie.
Okay. So what you're saying is Kevin Durant does not have the skill set to take. I mean, let's be honest. Take pretty much the backups to beat a Milwaukee team who has been they have been really inconsistent. They have not been consistent on the boards. They have not been consistent in defense. They've been mediocre from behind the arc. You think Kevin Durant can pull off 2 more wins to win this series?
No.
And I keep telling y'all, and I'm gonna say it again: no one player beats anyone.
Exactly.
I mean, it's kind of Giannis versus the entire Brooklyn Nets team. Am I wrong?
No. Have you been watching? Have you been watching the series?
I definitely watched the series. Giannis is pretty much out there, kind of dolo. He's kind of doing his own thing out there.
My man, what's my man name?
Exactly. What's my man?
I forget his name. Millsap. Is that his name?
What?
The guy what's his name? You know the guy. No, played with the Milwaukee. The shooter. 22. Number 22. Anyway, I don't remember his name.
Him. That guy in the jersey.
He played an excellent game the other night and the night before. He had like 15 boards and like 30-something points. That man is balling right now.
I don't know. I don't think you can rule out. I don't think you can just write off Kevin Durant yet. I think
Giannis, they got some good quality players in Milwaukee, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean we
don't know all of their names. Shout out to us for that, but
yeah, we don't know all their names. And this news,
but some of these guys are really good. They're really good players.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, they're not. I'm not knocking. They are good players, and we just got
Chris Middleton. I said Millsap. Oh my.
Yeah, I don't know.
Chris Middleton.
Yeah.
Chris
Middleton. Yeah, shout out to Middleton. That's my boy.
Chris Middleton has been balling. PJ Tucker has been playing aggressive defense. I gotta see a little bit more from Brook Lopez. I gotta see a little bit more.
See that? You're right.
Another unsung hero, Drew Holiday.
I was going to say Drew Holiday has been balling.
Have we ever seen Kevin Durant just take a team on his back through to the finals? And I'm not talking about the Warriors teams, because the Warriors teams are stacked. So if anybody want to use that as an example, that's a terrible example.
What about the Thunder when they went to the finals? Yeah, they lost. They still went to the.
Was there or James Harden?
I'm just saying. Who was the guy? Who was the guy?
Look who they ran into, though.
We know who they ran into. We know why they lost. But who was the guy who put the team on his back in the Western Conference Finals to beat the Warriors? It was KD. Did he not?
No, he didn't play the Warriors. What are you talking about?
Who did they play in the Western Conference Finals?
They didn't play the Warriors.
Was it the Spurs?
It was the Spurs. That's who they played.
Okay, I'm sorry. Spurs.
That's who they played. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I apologize. Spurs. Okay. So we don't have too much time here left. D, we appreciate you joining us, bro. We definitely want to have you on the show again, man. Stay safe. We don't want you to cause an accident. Get home safe, my brother. Happy Juneteenth to you, by the way.
Thank you, man. Same to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you very much.
All right, my bro.
So we're gonna do Don't Be No Fool next up. And this week's Don't Be No Fool, I kind of want an opinion here. Because I'll put this up in the Fan Cave Facebook page. If you haven't joined in, we love talking sports. We pretty much talk sports every single day. But the Joker's flagrant foul. Now, Stephen A. Smith made a big stink about this.
Hold on 1 second.
This is the Fan Cave Sports Talk. Don't be no fool moment. Telling you from the words of Uncle Bobby.
Tell him, Uncle Bobby.
Don't be no fool.
Uncle Bobby. Thank God.
Shout out to Uncle Bobby, rest in peace. Now, like I said, this was the Joker, the league MVP, who just won. Shout out to him. The flagrant foul he put on, what was his, Cameron Payne, is it? Is it Cameron Payne?
Yeah, Cameron Payne. Yeah,
Cameron Payne. Yeah, so it was a rebound. He was going up. I mean, yeah, he came down kind of hard. And he hit Payne in the face, and he fell down. It's like, oh my God, I'm dead. I'm dying here on the court. Yeah, and then, dramatic, and Booker came in, got in his grill, and they kind of pushed back. Stephen A. Smith made a big stink about this on SportsCenter. He think it shouldn't have been a flagrant 2. At first glance, I'm like, nah, he hit him. He hit him in the face. You know what I mean? He hit him in the face. He should be a flagrant 2. He should be ejected. But then I looked at this again, and I thought about all those 80s games that Isaiah Thomas and Michael Jordan and all those wars they went through and all those guys that we love coming up. And I thought about that was a flagrant 1. I mean, they had no chance to win the game. The ref shouldn't have thrown them out of the game. So this week's Don't Be No Fool goes to the referees for the Denver Nuggets Phoenix Suns elimination game that threw out the league MVP. I'm not saying league MVP has privilege, but come on, bro. Come on. He barely touched him. He didn't break his nose. His nose wasn't broken. He barely hit him on the face, and he fell down, and Cameron Payne sold it. It was like, oh, my God, I'm dead. Oh, my God, I'm bleeding. There's blood. Like, come on, bro. Yeah. So refs, I get it. You want to make the game safer, and all these new kids are coming in, and they die if you breathe on them when they come into the cup. Refs, don't be no fool. Cool. Any thoughts on this?
Yeah, man. I don't think it was worth ejecting him from the game or kicking him out the game. This is the league MVP. I mean, I don't think it was worth that, even though they really had no shot. They had no shot.
I mean, they were not going to win the game.
It kind of saved him from a little humiliation as well.
No, I think it made it worse.
Yeah, but it wasn't like this was a game deciding decision,
right?
But it wasn't necessary either.
Right. Okay. All right. Well, yeah, we were. I mean, if I want to comment, y'all watching right now, y'all want to comment on that, see if it was a flagrant 2 or 1, feel free. But right now, the refs get the Don't Be No Fool. And before we get up out of here, I got to do my stories from the stadium. This week, we're going to go back to 1997. Story from the stadium. I told y'all about this last week. I have a friend. Well, my dad has a friend. He's an NFL referee, Richard Reels. His jersey is right there. He showed love. I can't see. Oh, right. Yeah, his jersey's right there. He showed love. He's number 83. He's awesome. Shout out to him. He sent my dad tickets from here and there, and we would always go to the game. But we're going to date back to September of 1997. That was a game between the Buffalo Bills and the Indianapolis Colts. Fun fact, the Indianapolis Colts were in our division that year. That was before the whole split thing. So, I mean, that was the thing. So this week, we were really deep. We were really deep out there. I think he gave us about 13 tickets. Cool. Were you with us when we went to this game? Were you here?
What game was it?
This is the Colts Bills. 97.
I believe I was.
Okay, you were there. Okay, so you were there. Okay,
Corn was with us, right?
Yes.
Corn was with us,
yes,
right?
Rest in peace. R.I.P. Uncle Corn. So now this game was really interesting. Couple of key factors in this game. Key factor number 1, this was the first year the Bills didn't have Jim Kelly. Fun fact, he was actually there, but he was doing the commentating for NBC. So Jim was like, I'm not going to play football. I'm going to go ahead and try, get in the booth. Let's do that because that's a thing, right? That's the same thing. So shout out to Jimbo for that. Second, Todd Collins was our starting quarterback. Thurman Thomas was still on the team. Andre Reed was there. I mean, we were a really, really talented team.
Who was the starting quarterback?
Todd Collins. Remember him?
Who?
Right? No. Who?
Who's that?
Todd Collins? No.
Who?
Right?
I don't even know who that guy is.
Yeah, I don't think anybody does. Anyway, he was our starting quarterback. So we're like, okay, we just shook off Jimbo. This is our year. We got this young guy out of Michigan. All right, yeah. So he's going to go ahead and he's going to lead the charge and take us to victory. Yay! Going up against the Indianapolis Colts, who were led by, fun fact, Jim Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh? You mean the coach? No, I don't mean the coach from the Baltimore Ravens. That's John Harbaugh. That's a successful one. This is Jim Harbaugh. He coaches a team that plays Ohio State and loses every year. They played, around Detroit, somewhere around Ann Arbor. They played that team. I don't know, whatever their name is. They're like Wolverines or something. I don't know, whatever. He coaches them. They suck. Anyway, he was the starting quarterback. So, they had Marvin Harrison. It was Marvin Harrison's rookie year, Hall of Famer. Shout out to Marvin Harrison from Syracuse. But this was the year. So, the reason why I bring this up on Stories from the Stadium is because, hey, this was the Bills. We were going to go out here. We were going to win this thing. It's all good. All good. All gravy, baby. So what it started out to be was it was a game September 21st of 1997. So I'm just going to run you down how this game went. So Bills are out, first quarter, everything's going well. Bills start off, first quarter, nothing really happens. Oh, yeah, we got an incomplete pass. John Harbaugh throws to Marvin Harrison, incomplete. First quarter is pretty much garbage. And, oh, my God, they sacked Todd Collins, picked up by Lamont Warren. Oh, no, we're off to a good start, Buffalo, aren't we? Then the Colts get the ball back. Jim Harbaugh completes the pass to Aaron Bailey for a touchdown. All right, they scored on us, whatever. Next play, Todd Collins comes in, fumbles. Gets sacked, 10-yard loss. Then gets sacked again, another 10-yard loss. Buffalo's on a roll right now. They punt. The Colts get the ball back. It is what it is. Colts get the ball back. They score again. Marshall Faulk, Hall of Famer. Shout out to him. 10-yard touchdown run. Now, at this point, the Colts get the ball back. They score again. It was a field goal this time by Gary Blanchard. They're up 17-0. Bills are getting beat down right now. It's 17-0. And my dad, the one who took everyone to the stadium, stood up in the stands and said, "It's all right, guys. All we need is 5 more touchdowns." Everyone looked at this man like, yo, who's this guy's connect and what's his number because I need them drugs. So anyway, moving back to the game, it goes back in. Bills, we're going to pull it off in the end, right? Nope. The Colts get another field goal, and they go to another touchdown, and then it gets to halftime. Halftime ends 26-0. 26-0. And my dad stands up again after halftime and said, "All right, guys, we got them right where we want them." And dude was like, "Okay, dude, sit down, get off your pills, because Bills fans." Anyway, at that moment in time, when my dad stood up and said that, there was another guy about 4 rows down, and he stood up, and he looked back at everybody and said, "Remember Houston?" And everybody in that stadium was like, "Oh, yeah, we were down by a lot in that game. Wow, that's crazy." So at that point, the Bills started to get a little drive going. Things started to change. Things started to get a little better. Todd Collins threw a 30-yard pass to Thurman Thomas. Then Todd Collins comes down the field, throws another touchdown pass to Lonnie Johnson. Shout out to him. Lonnie Johnson. So it's 26-10. Colts right now. Third quarter going in. Todd Collins. I'm out.
You're there.
Oh, man. Oh,
You're there.
I'm not. Oh, okay. Sorry. We're going over time, but I'm going to make this as quickly as possible. Todd Collins throws another touchdown pass to Quinn Early. Remember him? Neither does anybody else, but shout out to him. Anyway, Todd Collins throws another touchdown pass. The Bills are back in the game. Then Antoine Smith runs a 5-yard touchdown into the end zone. Wait a minute. The Bills are coming back. Here we go. Then at that point in the fourth quarter going in, Todd Collins throws another interception. God darn it. He throws an interception. And then my dad stands up after that interception and says, all right, guys, we got him right where we want him. And then at that point, the Bills are like, you know what we got to do? Let's support this black guy. Yay! Because that's how it went. So the Bills started coming back. Then Todd Collins throws another touchdown pass to Quinn Early again for 54 yards. Shout out to you, Todd Collins. Oh, my God, this is crazy. The Bills are coming back. Now they get another field goal by Steve Christie. Shout out to Steve Christie. And then at that point, the Colts get the ball back. They score again. It was Aaron Bailey. Shout out to him. And then, oh, no, Bryce Pop. Damn it. Bryce Pop sacks Jim Harbaugh, knocks him out of the game because bastard. I don't know, whatever. But then so the Colts come down, they punt. They give the ball back to us. And what do you know it? Antoine Smith runs the ball up the middle, 55 yards to put the Bills up 36-29. Oh, my God, the Bills have just taken the lead. The Bills have just taken – they were down 26-0. They came back, took the lead. Shout out to them. And then Paul Justin, you don't remember him because he played in NFL Europe, and nobody really cares about Paul Justin, throws a pass to Marvin Harrison for a touchdown. Then they kind of tied the game. Then they go for 2, and they threw across the middle to Marvin Harrison again. But flag was thrown. I'm sorry, no flag was thrown. No flag was thrown because Richard, my guy, held a flag in his back pocket. Paul Justin's like, what the heck, dude? Come on, dude, throw the flag. Didn't happen. Bills win, and that was a story from the stadium. It is known as the comeback that nobody remembers. So, wow, what a comeback. Kulu, do you remember that game?
I do remember that game.
Nope. Lost Kulu there. Okay. So we lost Kulu, everybody. But that was stories from the stadium.
I'm here. I'm here.
There he is.
Yeah, I do remember that game. But Todd Collins was just such a brief flash in my mind that it's just so far gone because I couldn't stand the guy after that game. So yeah. Fun fact: this actually was the game where the head coach of the Indianapolis Colts at that time, Brad checks his notes. It was some guy I've never heard of before. Oh, Lindy Infante. So he got fired, and that would lead to the draft of who? A Mr. Peyton Manning, who was really, really not nice person. So that was stories from the stadium. Wow. Okay. What a game. So we've reached the 33-minute mark, guys. I guess we'll be back next week. We appreciate you guys joining us on the Fan Cave here. We got to keep it short and sweet here. Thank you. Apologize about the technical difficulties that we went through earlier on. Next week will be at 6:30, and we will have Butch Roll on the show. Shout out to you if you're watching. This has been the Fan Cave with Cuzin Brad for Kulu. Happy Juneteenth. Shout out to the original GOAT, Muhammad Ali. We love you guys. See you next week.
Right here on the Fan Cave Sports Talk.
The Fan Cave.
Cave? What cave?